little fellow. Hello. Hey crew, welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer. Welcome to another tarot and pickacard reading on a subscriber's requested topic. This is going to be a reading in which I will do my best to find a clear answer to the question, whom will your person choose? So this is specifically aimed at those of you who are in a three-party situation. You may want some clarity regarding should you walk away or continue investing in this relationship. Will your partner choose you or the other person? So keep in mind that this reading may trigger some of you if the answer is that your partner may choose the other person. So walk into this reading with an open mind and open heart, but also prepare for an answer that may not necessarily align with what you wish. I will do my best to guide you as kindly, gently, and wisely as I can through the answers that are coming through. So I have here in front of you 3 different cards. They are taken from the Oracle of the Witch. I love this deck. It is so beautifully aligned with the energy of the month of November and Scorpio season. So the options that I have here for you are, for group 1, number 7, spellcasting, and the keyword underneath is manifestation. For group 2, I have here number 34, Sabbats, celebration. And for group 3, I have a familiar spirit, number 10, and the keyword beneath is assistance. So take a moment now to look at these 3 oracle cards and see which one pulls you in the most. If you would like to purchase this deck for yourself, or if you're curious about the other tarot and oracle decks I will be using in this reading, they are all linked in the description box below. Feel free to click on the link. It's an Amazon affiliate link, which also earns me a very small commission, and it's a wonderful way to say hi and to support this channel. Thank you as well to everybody who's been giving me lots of love on Instagram and TikToks. Head over there for short form readings and all sorts of advice on astrology, the readings I've been doing, and all sorts of other things that are lurking in the background of my life. Thank you so much for everyone who's been following my blog. I'm posting a lot of astrological articles and having so much fun writing a lot of analytical pieces. Head on over to my second channel, Eden, and my third channel, The Spiritual Cosmos, for increased content related to meditations and astrology. All this being said, I love you guys so much. Let's move on now and find out whom will your person choose. Hey group 1, welcome to a reading on the topic of whom will your person choose. This is for those of you that were drawn to the Spellcasting Oracle card. We see here the number 7 and the keyword is manifestation. So I have a feeling that you're a person that's incredibly powerful. You could be ruled by Saturn or Pluto. You had to work hard at finding out your skills, what you are good at in life. And you were in this lifelong battle or process of trying to understand what your worth is and what you're good at, and how to give and receive love without feeling guilty, or without needing to feel like you're pushing mountains to get the bare minimum of what other people get so freely. I also feel that you may find yourself at the moment in this three-party situation as a way to test your power, as a way to maybe claim it, to call it back into yourself. But it could also be that you are trying to see whether your power has some sort of effect on the person of your choice, on the crush, on the person you're thinking of when you clicked on this reading. So I think that the situation could go either way. It could disempower you, or it could help you claim your power back. Now, all this being said, let's see the cards that are falling for you. So let's see, for group 1, what are their cards? Okay, so we have here, a King of Pentacles reversed, and I am taking reversals in this reading. So I see here an earth sign. This is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or somebody that has these planets very close to the ascendant, the person that oozes pragmatism, practicality. Why did I say pragmatism in this way? They had to work at being practical. They're not naturally practical. They had to find a way to make ends meet. This person is in a very low vibration. I don't think I want to dive too deeply to read their energy, but it seems like you're crushing on somebody who could be a boss, could be a person that has some sort of authority position in relation to you, a person that has a financial entanglement with you, owes you some money, needs to pay you some money, is in control of your income, is in control of a stipend, a bursary, access to some sort of shared assets. This may be as well an ex of yours. You used to be married to this person. Some of you, keep in mind, I'm reading here for a large collective. So some of you, I feel, are here because you're wondering about your ex, about the person you divorced, the person you were in a very long-term connection with and you separated, and you're just wondering, what is that old, you know what, doing? Sorry, but I have to say it as I see it, you know. This individual is quite greedy. You're dealing here with a person that prioritizes material assets over people's well-beings and romanticism or emotions. This could be the reason why you guys are somehow distancing from one another or separating. Some of you are in some sort of financial power entanglement. This person could be power playing you, using money, and you have tried to make a romantic story out of a predicament in which you are being taken advantage of. So be very careful, group 1. You guys know that I read the cards as I see them. I'm not making things up. So I need to tell you, some of you, I need to warn you that you are in a connection with a person that has some financial power over you, and you are more or less telling yourself that this person loves you when in reality they don't love you. They just want to use you in order to make money for them, or in order to potentially keep some money. This person could be using you in order to, maybe this person is giving you gifts and money and you're supposed to keep it. It could be a secret. So be very careful about receiving expensive gifts from this person. They could be, you know, there could be that whole tax writing off process. This person could be trying to embezzle some funds, embezzle some money, and you are just a pawn in this person's plan. So be very careful. This is not the question for all of you out there. I don't think that this is a situation in which all of you find yourself in this, but I felt like the warning came up. So just so you know, weird messages lately. But I see here, yeah, Two of Pentacles. So again, we're continuing with this energy of work and juggling a couple of things. I feel like this person could have children. Maybe this is, I'm saying a father because I see here a male energy, but take it as it applies. I feel like this person may have 3 children. They may not all be from the same partner. And I feel like paying for these children, ensuring their future, is a financial drain on your person, and they are trying to cut corners. They are trying to maximize profit as much as possible. I also see here with the 8 of Wands, this individual is quite impulsive, may have started a connection with you right, you know, like very quickly. Maybe they just saw you, they wanted you, they convinced you, and now you're in a relationship with them. But I feel that it was primarily lust that has driven this person towards you. I also see here the 8 of Swords blocked. Again, you have a really powerful financial marker, number 8, and it's doubled, so it's actually a Grandmaster number. And 8 is the number of financial wealth and power, but that kind of wealth that comes from oftentimes by pulling strings, by kind of arm wrestling people to get to the top, by using some Machiavellian means. It is the energy that is ruled by Saturn. It could also show acquiring wealth slowly in time through a lot of hard work and precious effort, but I don't think this is the case here. With the Eight of Swords blocked, you're trying to get to the bottom of something, a lie. You are sensing that there is something fishy going on here, and not only because your person is sharing you with someone else, but I feel like this someone else is not necessarily another individual. Honestly, I feel like this person is just so obsessed with money and work and making ends meet that this could be the third entity. This could be the third party. So it's kind of like you're here asking the question, whom will they choose, their work or me? Yeah. For some of you, this could resonate very deeply. For others, maybe not so much, because it could be that you're just at the beginning of talking to this person online. I also see here with the Two of Swords, this is a very undecisive person. I'm going to pull one more card because I don't want to leave you hanging like this, but it will be a while before you will figure out what's happening to this individual. It's kind of like they will keep you in this guessing game for as long as they can. If this person can delay and prolong making a tough and very clear decision, they will do so. Unless you step in and you claim and you demand, hey, what's happening? Are you going to continue sharing your time with your work and me? What's the deal here? What are we going to do here? So I feel like a more authoritarian energy is required by you, Group 1. In this connection, you're not really meant to go with the flow with this person. It's almost as if being in a connection with this person activates your Mars energy in your natal chart. It could be that you guys have Sun-Mars synastry placements. So there is a lot of lust, a lot of attraction, but also a lot of arguments, a lot of conflicts, and that kind of energy, you know, like I want to compete with you, I want to fight with you. You drive each other up the walls, but it's also driving each other a little bit in the ground. So the outcome to the Two of Swords that I see here is the Four of Coins. You see what this image shows, right? Look at it very clearly. A man holding a money bag, and he is old and has gray hairs. I hate to say this, I don't like this outcome either, but I'm afraid, my love, that your person will choose money. Why? Well, because this person is a low vibrational earth sign. They put a price tag on everything, and they want nothing on discount. They want only the best of the best for themselves, but they don't give so much. Ultimately, this person may actually reach a couple of moments of financial ruin in their life. They could even leave this world as a pauper, you know. They could be very miserly. I'm thinking of, you know, Uncle Scrooge. Uncle Scrooge, the angry duckling that had this empire of money from the Disney cartoons. I feel like this person is also incredibly possessive. They like to make money and keep it. They are not generous with their money. They're not giving. They're also possessive in terms of trying to keep tabs on you, trying to control you. But they have this double standard going on in that they themselves don't want to be controlled. This person could even pay to maintain a certain sense of anonymity and secrecy around themselves because they are so afraid of other people controlling them, yeah? But at the same time, they want to control you. What can you take from this situation? I mean, from the beginning, as soon as I saw that King of Pentacles blocked, I'm sorry, my love, but you know, sometimes the tarot has to be harsh in order to be kind. Now, the oracle cards that I have here for you, we have Poppy, and we have here the energy of a dream. Astrologically, this talks about Neptune and Saturn. Maybe you are a Pisces dealing with a Capricorn, and it's a connection in which you could prioritize emotions, the relationship, unconditional loving, and you feel that this person could give you a sense of safety and security. But on some level, you're deceiving yourself because this person has some really big trauma connected to money. I mean, they wouldn't hold on to it so deeply if money wouldn't mean something quite deep to them, something that not even love can provide in exchange. So there is a feeling here of sadness. You see the poppies, they're losing their seeds. It may also be that this person in relation to you has a bit of an issue in terms of the intimate time that they're able to give you. Maybe they struggle with some erectile dysfunctions if they are a man, or some problems, you know, with getting excited if they are a woman, or they could suffer a little bit from it's completely slipped my mind. See, this person is not really paying attention. They aren't paying as much attention as you are to this connection. There is a sense of illusion, a sense of deceiving yourself by believing that this person is somebody who they aren't in reality. So you have to be very mindful that you don't suffer a really big disappointment as soon as the bubble of illusion and dreams and fantasy gets burst in this connection. I see here the milk thistle, the peaceful warrior, and we have here the energy of Mars conjunct the moon. Mars conjunct the moon could also talk about, I'm seeing here, Cancer. So again, Mars in Cancer, an energy that can be one moment passive, the next moment aggressive, an energy that ebbs and flows, an energy that is mostly related to protecting the self, defending oneself, an energy that is mostly turned inward. And we also have St. John's wort, and the key word here is reliance, and we have the energy of the sun. I can't really show you this card because but we have so we have Saturn, Neptune, the sun, which is Leo energy, and we have the milk thistle, the moon and Mars. There's a lot of malefic energy, I have to say, with Mars and Saturn. It's almost a feeling of you need to heal something related to a parent and the way in which the parent treated you, especially in terms of money. There are some big worth issues that both of you need to resolve. I feel like your person has deep trauma related to money. That's why they prioritize work so much, and that's why they hold so tightly on to their resources, you know? Almost to the point of not really caring if their relationships are falling apart. This person wants to hold on to what is concrete, what is evident, what they can put their hands on. And maybe this is it, you know, this person doesn't really have a very well developed spiritual side. They could be blocked off from their emotions. They could not enjoy their body. They could have all these, like, I feel like this person is so much in their mind, and there is this energy of tradition bearing down on them and pressure. And I just feel that, this person could go to extremes, you know, like even if, for example, something happens in their lives and they realize that money isn't everything, they could go to the other extreme and just give it all away in an effort to show themselves that no, they are not so obsessed with money as everybody else made them out to be. But then they live a life of penury. You know, like they live without any kind of resources. It's so extreme. You're dealing here with a very extreme individual, but they are closeted. You don't know this about them. And these kind of weird extreme patterns end up emerging the closer you get to this person. The milk thistle, St. John's wort, and poppy, they can also be hallucinogenic. From poppy you make opium. St. John's wort can put you to sleep, and in a high dose can actually even create some sort of like hallucinations. There is a feeling that maybe this person may consume certain substances in order to completely tune out of reality. It's like they have this switch, you know, it's like I'm present and then I'm not. And in those moments when this person is present, you may feel that this connection is beautiful, and then it's kind of like you see a different side to them. Like, who are you? All of a sudden you don't recognize them, the way they behave, the things they say. So I would say that unfortunately, looking at all these cards, pulling a clarifier as well, looking at the oracle cards, this will be a situation in which you will be asked to sacrifice them, to let them go. Let them go. Let this connection die. Poppy is also a symbol of Scorpio season. It is used in the remembrance of people that have died during wars. So it is a symbol of burying things, letting them go, you know, putting all your sorrows into the ground and allowing the ground to transform that energy for you. Unfortunately, this person is going to choose their finances. They are always going to prioritize their work, because their work gives them a sense of safety that no relationship, no love affair can give them. And unfortunately, you enter into that cosmos of this person that contains feelings and contains relationships, and it's kind of, they cannot see you for their own mess, for their own hurt and wounding. I am so sorry, group 1. I really wish that I could have said better things. Maybe click on another reading if this hasn't resonated. But you know, sometimes it's important for us to hear certain things just so that we may accept them and begin our own healing process. I will continue to just read cards as I see them, even though the messages have been pretty heavy. But yeah, comment down below and let me know what is going on in your situation. I am sending you love, okay? You deserve all the love in the world. You're a beautiful, powerful person. And like I said at the beginning, how I felt intuitively called to say, you are just being asked to reclaim your power. I would say, before you go, I'm going to read you the invocation, because each of these cards comes with a special ritual, a magic ritual. So for your card, for the spellcasting one, we have the following incantation, which you may use to summon back your power and understand just how beautiful you are, regardless of the many, many relationships you will have throughout your life. And I hope you will. With arms outstretched, reach for the moon. Wish is in place to manifest soon. From purest intentions, the spell is now cast. With magical action, results come in fast. Spellcasting magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There, it is done. God bless, so may it be. I hope that this helped a little bit to change the energy. I'm sending you so much light. Take care, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Ciao. Hey group 2, welcome to a reading on the topic of, will your person choose you? Whom will they choose? Let's figure things out. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the Sabbats card, or Shabbat. I mean, and everybody pronounces it in a different way. We have here number 34, so this could be somebody's age that is significant. And we see here the energy of celebration. I am releasing this reading around the time of Samhain, so you see here the skull, or Halloween. Yeah, so let's figure out what is going on between you and your person. This is a bit of a more mysterious energy than group 1. Group 1 was a little bit more transparent. I'm going to pull some cards from... Ah! You're getting 4 oracle cards. This is good. Let's begin first with your oracle cards, shall we? Let's do it a little bit differently. I feel that your connection with this person is highly unconventional. Yeah, wow, we have here number 44, Valerian. We see here thunders, electrical discharge, and the energy of acceptance. Now, I have a feeling that Uranus, the planet, has something to do. I also see Neptune. Uranus and Neptune, both really high-minded energies, very intelligent in a really perceptive way, but also a little bit wishy-washy, a little bit on and off. Uranus in a personal relationship can lead to on and off kind of connections where a person feels very intensely towards you and then cuts off their feelings, almost like there were no feelings there to begin with. And Neptune can make a person incredibly hard to reach, mysterious, confusing. It could lead to ghosting situations and prolonged suffering and disappointment. So yeah, not the best kind of energy, although I feel that this could be a connection that can elevate you spiritually. For some of you, this is a connection with a higher order spiritual energy, kind of like a twin flame or a soulmate that you've been at it for lifetimes. You know, you've been meeting, falling in love, falling out of love, so on and so forth, for a couple of lifetimes now. Yeah, wow, okay. Let's keep it moving. We have chamomile, inner peace, and we have here the sun and the moon. Wow, so potential to become spouses, a real meeting of the hearts, a real sense of having found your kindred spirit. And I'm drawn to chamomile. It is such a calming plant. It smells so sweet. It has a very calming effect. If you drink it as a tea, it puts you to bed. chamomile cream as well heals wounds, and it's excellent for babies, for example. So there is a sense of gentleness, a sense of sweetness, soothing energy that you draw from this connection to this individual. Yeah, very different energy than group 1. Wow. We have here passion flower, surrender, and we have moon and Neptune. So again, I feel like in this situation, the more you let go, the more you just wish the best, the more you don't intervene to control it, the more this person gives to you, the more this person comes after you, chases you. And it's a fine line between figuring out how indifferent should you be and actually how involved should you be, because you don't want to completely cool off things with this person, but you also want to detach enough to allow them to come and find you. There could be some other people, sick parents, children that need taking care of, maybe some lingering exes in both of your situation that have very sensitive feelings, and you have to be careful whom you hurt and how much. I have a feeling that I'm reading here for mostly people that are already like you. We have here a person that is already in a connection, has fallen in love with a person that also has another connection, and they don't know what to do with this love, but it is consuming them deeply. If this isn't your case, click away. We have other options in this reading. So I see here a cordyceps revival. Cordyceps always reminds me of The Last of Us, if you have seen the show. And we have here Jupiter, Pluto, and Mars. So Pluto and Mars are quite intense energies to have. But Jupiter and Pluto in astrology is considered to be the mogul aspect, the person that can create incredible wealth, a person that has phenomenally fast manifestation abilities. All three of them together, this talks about a person that is able to move mountains. And you see here the mountain, right? That is cracked in the middle, and the DNA strings blending with each other. And we have the eagle, which is a symbol of victory and rising above low circumstances. So just by the oracle cards, I see that in spite of a lot of struggle, pain, maybe obstacles and challenges, it may very well be that your person in the end will choose you. But now comes the really interesting part, because I have yet to pull from the tarot, and the tarot can sometimes be pretty mean. It can invalidate what the oracle cards have said. Okay, good. So first card that dropped, I see the Fool. And a lot of cards. Okay. Sorry, a lot of cards just spilled over, and I'm trying to understand how to organize them. Okay, so let me show you. These are the cards. We have here the Fool. We have the Moon. And this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Archangel Gabriel, the angel of Annunciation. So Gabriel, Gemini energy, the lovers, I feel like definitely there's an announcement coming in. You will find out something that could help you move the connection forward, something that is working in your benefit. And you may find this out around a new moon event, because we see here the crescent of the new moon. You could also be in love with somebody that comes from the Middle East, from United Emirates, you know, from, I don't know, Iran, Iraq. We have here the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and the King is upright. So you're dealing here with a mature, responsible, authoritarian man with a lot of charisma and confidence, a person who's very dynamic, who makes things happen, who never waits around, you know, he just goes and does it, he gets it done. A person who's competitive, and most of the time he wins, but he is also friendly to the person who has lost. This is not an awful individual. This is not a person who's overly selfish or arrogant. This is a person who has learned how to curb those negative aspects of their personality. Yeah, a true leader. This person could be involved in politics. They could be the owner of their own business. And I'm kind of hearing some of you, this person could work in transports. They may have their own motorcycle business or car business, car rental. There's something here with wheels, motion. motorcycles. Maybe this person drives a motorcycle. We have here the Five of Wands blocked. So overcoming conflict, finding more peace, things running smoothly, a sense of harmony. But the Five of Wands block could also talk about conflict that instead of being external is being inward. So a sense of needing to struggle between two different things, which is why you're here, because I feel like this person could be sharing you with something else. I'm not sure exactly with whom, because I have yet to see another energy. I see here the moon, and the moon could represent a mother figure, homeland. I definitely feel that there is a great distance between you and this person, and that may be the third entity. The third entity could be that this person is from a different culture, speaks a different language than you, and you find it very hard to understand what kind of future you guys will have together. Although we live in such a global age, there are many people who would prefer to be in a connection with somebody from their own culture, somebody who speaks their own tongue. And I'm trying to figure out if this is the case in your situation. Let's see, the Five of Pentacles, and it is clarified by the Four of Cups. You see, if we put these cards like this, it looks like these creatures have their back towards each other. The creatures, why did I say that? This man and this woman, who seem to be representative of a couple, they seem to be looking away from each other, right? It's like they don't want to have anything to do with one another. But if we put them over here, all of a sudden it looks like they are preparing to give something to each other. And the man seems to be very focused on money, lack of money, financial issues, problems related to instability, but also problems related to feelings of low self-worth. While the woman is here needing to choose between two cups. Group two, are you here because you are the one in the middle of this three-party situation? I kind of have a feeling that it's not your person who is entangled with somebody else. Maybe your person is trying to focus their attention on someone else because you, my love, are connected with somebody. So if you identify as the feminine energy, and I know most of my viewers are female, that's why I talk to you guys as if there's a group of women out there. I know that most of my readings are very helpful to women, so this is why I tend to prioritize women. But if you're a man listening to this, take it as it applies, switch the roles, switch the genders. I definitely see here high vibrational, pretty awesome Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And then I see a man who is struggling to make ends meet, who is not at all in his awesome power, who may even be a burden. And in the middle I see a woman and two cups. Which one will she choose? I also see, if you position, you see how important positioning is in this reading, right? So again, position, geographical location, but also I feel social class position. It could be that you're in a connection at the moment with a person who is not at all ambitious, is not at all providing you with all the material things you want, and you have met this individual who is like everything you've always wanted. But it could be that you're connected to somebody that you feel a sense of responsibility towards. You may be married to this person or in a long-term engagement. And it's hard to leave what you know in order to jump for someone that appears to be everything you want to have always had, but there's a risk there. I mean, what's going to happen? Will this person accept you? So the real question here, group two, is not whom will your person choose, but how about you, sweetie? Who are you going to choose? Because I see here that the roles are reversed. And you are at the center of this three-party situation. I see that the King of Wands has everything you wanted. And I think that this man is a safe bet. He would really like you to jump into his arms. He would really like you to take this leap of faith into love. We have the energy of the Fool, the beginning of a new cycle. We have this phenomenal energy of completely changing your life from the inside out. But there is this pain, there is this disappointment that I was picking up on when I was looking at the oracle cards, and I feel that it's also the energy of this third person who I see in these cards as an individual that is always selling themselves short, is always talking about how little they have, when in reality they have more than they would need, but they don't know how to value it. And it could be that this person doesn't know how to value you too, and that's the real problem here, and that's why you're considering walking away. Yeah, this person doesn't know how amazing you are. They treat you as if you're, you know, they take you for granted. They treat you as if, oh, you know, I have a person, so what? Not knowing what a great luxury nowadays being in a connection is. So I see here an angel, an opportunity to spread your wings and fly if you so wish. It's a big risk, it's a big leap forward, but I would say go for your king. Go for your king. This is an opportunity that once you miss it, you may end up regretting it for the rest of your lives, because as you can see in your position, and I see that this is your energy, my love, we have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is you're looking at what's in front of you. You don't really like the options that you have. The divine is bringing you another option. Here, take this. But it could be that fear may block you from truly taking the opportunity of your lifetime in terms of love. Yeah, you may be afraid about relocating, moving to another place, becoming more domestic. But you only get an energetic portal once a year opening up. Well, we get 4 of them. 5 if you take into account the Lionsgate portal. But I feel that with this season, there is a true opportunity for you to have your own personal death and rebirth on a romantic level, to let go of a person that is struggling to love themselves in life, a person that is no longer valuing you, and to take a leap of faith into somebody else's arms, this new individual that represents this sign of strength, charisma, and fortitude, and also this person who has a lot of desire for you, as you can see from this card. So it's up to you, my love, whatever you choose to do. I am just your guide. I'm here just to give you some inspiration. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I'm happy that it was a little bit more positive and more dynamic than for group 1, but you know, this is how the energy is. I do my best to read the cards as I see them. So thank you so much for being here, for listening. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment down below and let me know your experience. See you next time. Ciao. Hey group 3, welcome to a reading on the topic of whom will your person choose. This is for those of you who are drawn to the familiar spirit energy. We see here the number 10, and we see here the keyword assistance. Familiar is an assistant, usually a pet, some sort of insect, reptilian, or mammal that appears in a witch's life to enhance her powers. So I already feel that something magical has been taking place between you and this person. I do need to say a couple of things, because I took a really long break in between group 2's readings and your reading, and I kind of did some things that shifted my energy. I danced and I made myself a cup of hot mocha, and it's deliciously chocolatey. So I was thinking it could be that you are attracted to an individual that is darker skinned, somebody that has chocolate colored skin. I feel that the connection between you two is really strong and stable. I feel like this person, maybe they have something in their astrological synastry with you that they enhance your chart placements. Let's say that this person has their sun conjunct your moon, or maybe they have Venus or Jupiter conjunct your north node. So this person constantly gives you love and a feeling of growth and possibilities. Yeah, there's something really nice and sumptuous and rich and also a little bit lusty about your group. So let's see right now what the cards have to say, because you do seem to be caught up in a 3-party situation, even if this individual seems to be made for you, seems to be your other half, somebody that is supposed to support you in this lifetime. Let's see the cards that you got. So I see here the Knave of Swords. You're dealing here with a younger energy, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have here, the Devil. Capricorn energy, but it is blocked, and I'm happy to see it blocked, because this means that the Devil's energy is thwarted in this connection with you. He's not allowed, or it is not allowed. I don't want to gender the Devil, because it could be both male and female. this energy, this malevolent, obsessive, really heavy energy is blocked in this connection with you. It's almost like you're protected by a higher power. You've got like a guardian angel around you. Let's see. Okay, the Nine of Swords. Oof. Headaches, nightmares, broken dreams, feelings of low self-worth, feeling betrayed. Wow. Next to the Devil, this talks about almost like a situation that could make you crack under its pressure and could lead to some serious mental health issues. But let's see. No, this is not a card. I got the Trump card. I got the cover card of the deck. So I'm going to have to pull one more card for you. We have here the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, you see the Madonna and the Child. This talks about stability, placing roots into a place. Let me pull one more card for you. Queen of Swords. Some of you are in a connection with a person who is bisexual and they have another partner of a different gender than you. And this partner is riddled with addictions. And this is the Devil. So it could be that you are attracted to an air sign. This air sign has an ex of a different gender than you, who may be a Capricorn, a low vibrational one, who is indulging in a lot of addictions and obsessions, and is just a pretty nefarious and dark individual. They could be better, but they're making all of the wrong choices. And I see that in this situation, you are being asked to embody the energy of the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and you match very well the energy of this page. But your person is not really feeling like themselves at the moment, although there is this incredible compatibility between you two, because you're both representative here as representative of air energy. You're embodied as air sign individuals. You don't have to be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. These could be the energies on your ascendant or the midheaven, the two most visible parts of your birth chart. Or it could be that you have some deep North Node entanglements. In order to actually reach the destination, to fulfill your destiny and to grow together in this lifetime, I feel like some karmic issues, some karmic problems need to be resolved, and the energy has to change, definitely. Like I shifted my energy in between readings and I'm trying to kind of flick my hair. As you guys know, hair contains energy, contains power. So there is this feeling of shifting power, giving power to the other person. You may need to stand up for your person, defend yourself while also keeping an open door for them to enter your life. Whom will they choose? It's really hard to tell, because I feel like, unfortunately, the negative energy of this Devil, this other partner that your person is sharing you with, is really impacting negatively on your person. And it's kind of like you're left out. You know your worth, you're doing everything that is right, you're a very intelligent person, very rational, you've got all of your ducks in a row, yeah? But unfortunately, you've been through a lot, and you're defending yourself against trauma, abuse, other things that you may have incurred in your past. And it's a very smart move of you, and you need to show determination in this case. At the moment, I feel like your person is leaning more towards getting more entangled with this individual. And I don't know why. I think that it could be something related to a home. It could be that they are able to stay at the other person's home and live with them from time to time because they cannot stay in their own home, and they cannot do this with you, so they tend to prefer the other person because they have this accommodation, housing option with them. And I'm saying house because there is something here with the mother. Your person has a very Freudian relationship with their mother. I mean, we all have a Freudian connection to our parents, but they are more entangled in the situation with their mother than other people. And I feel like this person could also, as soon as the decision for them to act in a mature way hits their life, they run to their mother, they stay with the mother, they ask the mother for advice, and the mother just isn't helpful at all. It could be that this person may have a baby mama. I need to pull more cards. Let me see. So could you please be clear, Spirit? What's happening here? I haven't even gotten into your oracle cards. I'll get to them in a second. Yeah, the Empress blocked. I don't like this energy because it seems to indicate that this person is not able to be with you because you are going to transform from the Queen of Swords into the Empress. You're going to become even more financially stable. You're going to ascend, and this person cannot come along with you. It may be that this person is too young. You're going to have to wait a little bit for them to ripen up, because the Queen of Swords shows a mature individual, while you're dealing here with a page. Yeah, look, see? Somebody young. Could be younger than you, could be young at heart, a little bit immature. But this immaturity is really intervening with your relationship. Okay, let's see the oracle cards. We have the skull cap, stillness, number 47, and the astrological energy is Pluto and Saturn. Ouch. This requires tremendous effort. Putting a lot of effort and energy into transformation. We have here Hergon Sancha or Jergon Sancha. I really don't know how to pronounce this. If you guys can give me some phonetic help in the comments, I would really appreciate it. Is it Spanish? Is it Hergon Sacha? Should I pronounce it in American like Jergon Sacha? I mean, if I would read it in Romanian, it would be Jergon Saka. I don't know, it's weird. And we have here Mars and Pluto again, so like Jesus, but not all is lost. I'm going to have to censor her a little bit because she's a bit bare. She's feeling too comfortable for YouTube. So we have here Shisandra, and the energy here is that of grace. We see the swans, we see Jupiter and Venus. So Jupiter and Venus can be that combination of feeling quite attractive, pulling in a lot of relationships. A person, let me put it this way, a person with a natal Jupiter conjunct Venus is never romantically free or available. They always have somebody coming towards them or somebody that they're interested in. It's a very busy romantic life if you were born with that energy, or if you have it by transit at the moment. So I see that definitely there will be more options for you in the future, especially as you are leveling up into the Empress. Yeah. So you will have plenty. You will be the hostess with the mostest. It's like people will come to you for advice, for beauty tips, to give you money, to give you gifts, to be showered by your generosity as well. You will create this environment where there is plenty. But in terms of this person, oh Jesus, we have Scorpio energy here as well. They can only be with you, and they will only choose you if they will transform. They cannot be with you in the way in which they are at the moment. And I think that the transformation is going to be really painful. It's going to require them to actually put considerate, sustained effort, almost like a marathon runner. And I don't know if this person has it within them. I think that, unfortunately, group 3, and I hate to say it, I think that you're attracted to a very weak individual. And it may be that their weakness is just a part of the life stage at which they find themselves. They are not yet evolved enough to understand certain things. They need to go through a couple of maybe tough situations in order to learn. So there is a sense of grace, and grace is we usually experience grace also when we forgive and let go. You know, when you say give somebody their grace, it's kind of like, you know that this person is kind of destroying themselves, you know that they're going through something tough, you know that they're on a slippery slope kind of path in life, but still you're like, let's not be mean, let's not be rude with them, let's give them their grace, right? I feel like this situation appeared in your life to kind of help you understand that you don't have to settle, you don't have to compromise. I feel that for some of you, this is just a distraction, you know? Maybe life has been all work and work and work and ambition and succeeding and, you know, reaching a goal and then on to the next one. And you just wanted some nurturing, you just wanted some love, you just wanted some physical caresses, and you got it in this individual. But now this individual went back to this nefarious, demonic, devilish energy that they have in their life. This addicted individual that is really interfering with their vibe and with their capacity to grow. And you can't do this person's growth for them. You have to focus on your own growth, on your own transformation into the Empress. So I don't think that you need the drama, right? You're building a tower that will last. This person is building something that will be eaten up from the inside and crash and burn. Unfortunately, I see that this person will choose the other individual. And I don't know, but I'm getting a very strong vibe that this person is bisexual. Some of you know this, and others of you are hearing it now for the first time. I do feel that you shouldn't be worried, because as I see it here with Shisandra and Grace, you are going to have many different flavors. As you know, Shisandra is also considered the 5 taste condiment, because it contains everything. It contains sweet, salty, sour. And I feel like you're going to have a variety of relationships, at a variety of different experiences. I would say that this person was your maybe bitter or sour point, and then you're going to get something slightly more sweet, followed by something more salty. Yeah, so don't stop there. Please don't be discouraged if this is not what you wanted to hear. I feel that a lot of you already knew this. You're here just to get some confirmation. And those of you who are shocked at the outcome, you have chosen the wrong pile. Please choose any of the other 2 I have in this deck. In this reading. Okay, I think I'm getting a little bit tired energetically. Thank you so much for listening. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know your experience. Yeah, I love to read your comments. See you next time. Ciao. Cue the outro. Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Let me read you an incantation to familiar spirits, because I began this reading with a clip of little ones, all sorts of animals that I was able to see during my travels, and I want to end it with a prayer to our familiar spirits. From flying crows to wild black cats, goblins, spiders, snakes and rats, alliance formed, trust is key, assistance to work magically. Familiar spirit magic is work with harm to none, so mote it be. There, it is done. Enjoy your Halloween celebrations. Comment down below, what are you doing that is special today? God bless. See you next time.